Globe earthers often ask, if the Earth is flat, then why can't people from anywhere in the world zoom with a telescope and see Mount Everest? To begin with, this question presupposes the errant assumption that we can see indefinitely far with the use of a telescope. This idea has been indoctrinated into people due to modern astronomers claiming that the stars and planets shown through their telescopes are millions and billions and trillions of miles away, making many people assume that a telescope pointed horizontally should also be able to see equally far, or at least as far as Mount Everest. In reality, however, as you can test for yourself, using a telescope or camera with just 100 or 200 times zoom capability, the stars and planets are not nearly that far away, and can be zoomed into incredible detail beyond what would be possible of something so absurdly distant. Furthermore, when looking horizontally across the Earth, there are a number of visibility and atmospheric limitations present that don't factor when looking upwards towards the stars, namely perspective and convergence, angular resolution and the vanishing point, as well as pollution, haze, humidity, fog, mist, and more. Most people asking about seeing Mount Everest through a telescope have never actually experimented with one themselves, or else would already know that visibility gets progressively more distorted the further you zoom, until nothing can be discernibly resolved. There are also, of course, hills, mountains, buildings, trees, and innumerable other objects in the way, obstructing any possible view to Mount Everest. If you stand on the beach, a plain or prairie, you will find the horizon extends about 3 to 6 miles around you, depending on the weather and your eyesight. The range of the human eye, our field of vision, is from 110 to 1 degree, and the smallest angle under which an object can still be seen is 1/60th of 1 degree, so that when an object is 3,000 times its own diameter away from an observer, it will cease to be visible. So for example, the furthest distance at which one can see a 1-inch diameter penny is 3,000 inches, or 250 feet. With the aid of the best telescopes, on the clearest days, we can resolve objects a few hundred times smaller and or further away, but anything on the scale of seeing Everest from anywhere on Earth is simply not possible.